With the upcoming release of Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 coming out in a little under a week, I thought it was the perfect time to do a little last minute speculation about what this game is going to be about. With the newest trailer being released, I think I finally figured out what this game will be telling us about the lore, and it might just surprise you. The newest trailer for Help Wanted 2 and the recent article on PlayStation's blog really gave us a whole new perspective on the second VR game in the series, and definitely changed my mind on a few things. A while back I made a video comparing Ruin to Princess Quest 1, and in the process suggesting that Help Wanted 2 will be a parallel to PQ2, landing it firmly in the sequel setting. Well, I'm happy to report to you prequel truthers that I'm now a part of the cause. From the gameplay we saw at PAX, the trailer, and the blog post, I feel very confident in calling this game a prequel to at least the events of FNAF Ruin, but more likely a prequel to the events of Security Breach as a whole, filling in the gaps between Help Wanted 1 and Security Breach. But now that I'm fully on the prequel train, what will this game be about? Well, with the constant mention of hirings, jobs, and all that yada yada, I think we are definitely playing as some kind of either recruit or full-on employee for Fazbear Entertainment. I think a debate that is relevant to who we are playing as in HW2 is whether this is a VR experience in universe, or are we really in the Mega Pizzaplex? A popular theory right now is that we're not in the VR experience and are playing as Vanessa after the events of Help Wanted. A line that sparked interesting conversations from the recent PlayStation blog was from the executive producer Ray McCaffrey, who says, "Remember, the staff bots serving orders do not need to sleep, eat, or stop ever, so don't get distracted wondering why you're the only human employee left." This sparked ideas from the community. It's been long speculated and hinted throughout Security Breach that Vanny and Glitchtrap were trying to get as many humans fired as they could, so that Vanessa could do her master's bidding in peace without nosy humans catching on, leading to what many speculate as a mass murder in the all-staff meeting. So the theory goes that this game will take place after the all-staff meeting, and our goal is, as Vanessa/Vanny, is to get the Pizzaplex ready for Glitchtrap, and will lead into the events of Security Breach. A solid theory for sure, but it does leave some things unexplained, like how is Scrap Baby? Why are we in the rental bunker? And much more. The fact that it's confirmed that a whole section of minigames are based around sister location gives me a lot of pause when it comes to this theory, and leaves me with one question: why is this here? Enough background, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this thing. What do I think Help Wanted 2 is really about? Well, as much as I'd love to see this in a real world setting, I do think this is going to be another VR experience. It just makes a lot of sense, but I don't think this is going to be an in-universe game like the first game, no. I think this will be a training program for new recruits that are trying to find their place at the Pizzaplex. Yes, I think we are playing as Cassie's dad, and there was just far too much foreshadowing for some kind of role for him in this series. And as the new recruit, we could be early in the Pizzaplex's life. In the art for the game's box, we see all the glam rocks besides Monty. Is that because we were going to get to see Bonnie before the accident? Maybe, it's a good clue, but no, I do think this is later in the Pizzaplex's life. Sometime near the time of Security Breach, I think we will be playing as Cassie's dad re-entering the recruitment VR training to find something or someone, while a big bad of the game, Vanny, follows and tries to make sure that we don't expose her dirty little secrets. This would also give us a chance to use underutilized characters like Vanny and Glitchtrap while we dig deeper into the VR nightmare. But why Cassie's dad? Well, besides the foreshadowing in Ruin, we see two things in both trailers that push me into this direction. Firstly, we see in the first trailer the weird panel puzzle thing from Ruin, where you would need a Faz wrench to solve that. But also in the newest trailer, it looks like we'll be able to ride at least a VR version of the Foxy Log ride that Cassie talked about in Ruin. I mean, come on, this ride is directly connected to Cassie and her father. To me, this just can't be a coincidence. So if we are Cassie's dad, what is our motivation? In the first Help Wanted, we were gathering tapes and learning about the mysterious tape girl and Glitchtrap. Well, I think in the sequel we'll be following suit in that, playing minigames and gathering something, but not tapes this time, but glitchy and messed up arcade cabinets. I think that throughout the levels we'll find glitchy arcade cabinets that will not only help us learn more about Vanny and Glitchtrap's master plan, and maybe some more backstories on the events between Help Wanted and Security Breach, but also in hopes to save our daughter's best friend. Yes, I think our goal in this game is to free Gregory from the possession that we see in Tales of the Pizzaplex book. It's odd that in the trailer we get this random little cutout of a sun and clouds. It's very noticeable in the trailer, and I think that because we're all moving, we're on some kind of ride like we get in the beginning of Help Wanted 1. I think that this is either in the beginning of Help Wanted 2 or maybe after we collect/play our first cabinet. And this will help us understand our goal of freeing Greg from Glitchtrap's control. I think Help Wanted 2 will be a spiritual continuation of what seeds were laid out in the Lost Arcade Conspiracy ending of Security Breach, which I will discuss in a future video. I think throughout the game we will be trying to collect glitchy arcade cabinets, playing and failing to free Gregory, as Vanny and Glitchtrap, or hell, maybe even Tiger Rock for you Tales fans, are out there trying everything to stop us. Eventually leading to Glitchtrap screwing with the programming and sending us into a new section of minigames based on sister location. I think this will lead to some kind of hard mode, where we encounter Vanny and Glitchtrap instead of the fun times, and after beating them, we'll finally unlock the last arcade machine, Balloon Ward. After beating the game, Cassie's father is killed by Vanny or Glitchtrap, but Gregory is freed, leading directly into the opening cutscene of Security Breach. There are still some questions though. What about the Mimic and Scrap Baby? Well, I do believe that the Mimic 1 programming aka Glitch Trap will be an antagonist in the game. The Mimic in the basement is not touched on, which would be kind of weird with the build up of Ruin. I'm not sure personally. I am 100% sure that sometime in either late 2024 or early 2025 we'll be getting another FNAF game that will continue the story post Ruin. So maybe that will be where we see our Mimic friend next. Not sure, but regarding Scrap Baby, I'm not so sure. We do know that from Tales of the Pizzaplex that FNAF 6 is an in-game universe, so maybe she's part of the brand. We do see Scrap Baby plushies in a lot of Steel Wool games, so this could be that, or maybe it's something a little more sinister. I don't know yet, but I'm sure excited to see what Help Wanted 2 brings our way in only a few more days. And you're damn right I'll be theorizing about it right here on this channel. So if you want to see those future series and more, please hit the subscribe button and like button too. Thanks for watching and have a fast-rific weekend.